left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? Set up! Ready? Set up!
Jackson looking to throw right away. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
This offense already playing from behind as they come up on this one, Brock. 2nd and long. Lamar now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. He's got room to roam. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They send a man in motion. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Running back sent in motion. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, Jackson. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson.
How many fucking first mans you got? Shit.
Before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Lamar throwing again. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Blitz coming here. Jackson. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes.
What?
He's going to add some distance onto this upcoming
Bro.
third down.
Get into the red
Hold
zone,
on.
and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Third and long for him here. Finds his back. Achane. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Oops, knocks it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Escapes the pocket. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense in a hurry up here. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Getting out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. It's complete. Oh my, they left him wide open downfield. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. The answers have to be found defensively.
The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Lamar off the play fake. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Jackson throwing here. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-3 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Now Jackson on 3rd down. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up to 1st.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
First and 10 from the 43. Playing with Achane here out of the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Play action. Here's Jackson. He rolls to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And he brings up 3rd down.
Look like much in tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. This is Cox. That's Walker. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Taz Walker touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Buys time, rolling right. Rodgers is hit, the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. It's his running back. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get in the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
There's Achane up the middle. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following down the 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. That one connects. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
319.
Rodgers from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown.
Y'all man, fuck, come on.
The Steelers reduce the lead to just 4. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running routes out there.
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Still working past the 40. He cuts it toward the right sideline. There's a lot of space. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push this to an 8-point game. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Kate, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover. They may not tackle so well. It opens up a run lane. He took huge advantage of.
An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens push the lead to 2 scores now. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get 319.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Throwing this one deep across the field. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And they're going to throw out of the gun. On the move, headed right. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Buying some time right. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Back north.
Johnson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers make it a 1-score game before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Rodgers trying to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Steelers, 21.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
They put Flowers in motion right. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Still momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Achane, a 1st down carry. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he got it! Interception! Picked up by Wilson.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
30.
First down. Here's Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Hey, 58. Box it.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Look at that power. Deep left side.
Look at that shit. Come on, bro.
At the 15. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Hey, take 26.
From the red zone on 1st. Forced out to his right. Almost
Pick the ball. Oh, this fucking game is gay.
Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Get 300.
To throw is Rodgers. He brings it in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Fits it through the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Third down run from Achane. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them, and go make a point.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Lamar now from the gun. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Forward. It's Achane on the inside give. And he gets him around 6 there. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end. Offense up to the line fast. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked?
This game was so gay.
So after the false start penalty, they're left with 3rd and 8. They'll throw 3rd and long. They'll drop this down to Achane. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Now they'll hand it off to Achane. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Receiver in motion, going left. Blitz coming, Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got him the football. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
To the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. He cuts it and he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers lead by 15 now. Now Boswell on to send this away. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. Zone read, they hand it to Achane. And he stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. We'll give to Achane on the option. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there. Running back sent in motion left. Jackson now on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
4th and forever coming up. Desperation time here. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Rodgers going to throw on first. Escapes out to the left. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And on 2nd and 10 now, Rodgers. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 3rd and long for him here. Buying some time left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Inside.
They'll go for it. Rodgers. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. There's a man there. It's intercepted. Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Over. Hey, 319.
Rodgers from the gun. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Back north. 319.
They'll work against the blitz. Throw deep to the left side.
Bro, I was about to fucking say.
Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Really fucking murder.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
fourth and forever coming up.
58.
They're going to try to throw for it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens have some new life in the fourth.
It's a turnover on downs.
Some teach tape, that's all.
First down from the 42. And center receiver left. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for second down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
To go now on second down after the sack. From the gun, Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning. First down, here's Lamar. And he's tackled for a short gain. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Ravens facing a 15-point deficit. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Stole on my gay shit.
No, we changed it.
Jackson throwing here. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Motioning one of the tight ends. Now to throw. Here's a screen for Achane. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Devon Achane with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So they got their offense back out there. They're going for 2. This would get it back within a score.
Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
This is caught. And he'll get in. The 2-point try successful. Now they trail by 7. Okay, partner, in that spot, you know you got to go for it there. Make it a 1-score game. How do you come up with a call that works when that defense knows from the start of things that you're going for 2?
Because, Kate, we're talking about practice. And we're talking about practice. You actually practice those plays, and you come up typically with 2 or 3 two-point conversion plays every single week. You practice them, you rep them, so when it's called like that, you're ready for the moment.
Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Screen 18. Screen 18.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. Blast through midfield. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets them the first, and they can run this clock out. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, Johnson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Rumble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. One that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. A little touch pass here, try to move the chains. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
319.
He's back to throw. Going all the way to the end zone here.
I backed everybody the fuck up. This game is so fucking dumb, bro.
That one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too, but he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they use every last second available.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
You never saw me coming, always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth, nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones, won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the counter that's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and broken, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. You really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Money, money, I took the Billy Cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm stepped up, the ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the hood was on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of these. Act like they find it, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this dream back guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'ma ever gon' go
grip on her, and I show her that sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock, I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door. Turn the whole top floor to her. 100 racks and one do about the flood out.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin. Straight and shiny face, let you someone for all his face. So full of face, I just wanna get that up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Operator. I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hands up in the sky, and we keep getting. That you down, that you